Today's cookout at HangarJ involves a couple of things that I never usually buy. That is chicken and lamb from the local supermarket. Happens to be Coles. They've obviously got some pre-marinated stuff. Was feeling a little bit lazy on a Friday at the shop, so it's a peri chicken. I'm actually just going to chuck that straight in the sous vide at 50 degrees for a couple of hours to pre-cook it, soften off the fats, and then cook it on the Parilla grill. Then the other thing I bought was a rack of lamb, also from Coles. It's pretty much the same as your nice chops with handles, but all in one piece, and a lot cheaper at 24 bucks a kilo instead of 35 bucks a kilo. Grabbed some Aussie garlic, some olive oil, and some rosemary from the HangarJ garden. Mushed it up in the roughly in the mortar and pestle, and I'm going to coat that lamb with that. Wrap it in a vacuum cryovac, and also put it in the good old sous vide, which is basically just my Sunbeam slow cooker / sous vide, and 50 degrees should do the job. So we'll come back shortly and see how it goes. So the trusty Sunbeam sous vide is coming up to temperature, nearly 50 degrees. I'm going to I've re-cryovac this after coating it in my mushed up garlic and rosemary. Good hack is to put some tough silver foil around the pointy bones so they don't pierce your vacuum bag. Anyway, we're going to chuck that in there. Put it upside down. Chuck in the regulation Coles chicken in its original packaging. Mate, she's chock-a-blocker, nearly to the top. So that's going to cook up nicely. So here's the next step, about to start. So taking the stuff out of the sous vide, I left it in there for 3 hours, got distracted by some other stuff. But hey, the beauty of sous videing things, you can never really overcook it. And at 50 degrees, the moisture really stays in the protein. It doesn't start to escape. Once you go above sort of 55, 60, you'll start to actually cook the meat fully. So this chicken, you can see, it's all just sitting in its original juice in the pack, but the flesh is obviously gone white because it's pretty much cooked to a medium rare, as will this lamb rack be. But the juices and flavours are going to be amazing with that garlic and rosemary. So I'll cut those open and we'll put the chicken in my fish grill holder, because it's a bit, it's a butterflied whole chicken, so it's a bit messy. And this makes it easy to put on the charcoal, which is getting nicely heated up over here on La Parilla. So the fire's raging on La Parilla. I've got some mallee root charcoal there from Simon at Bellarine Spitfire and Charcoal Cooking Supplies. It's raging away nicely. La Parilla from Smoking Gauchos as always. Put my whole butterfly chicken in the fish grill holder for simplicity and cleanliness. There's my lamb rack ready to rock and roll. And of course, for our number one fan Alex, here comes a gratuitous slow-mo of the fire. So for about 3 or 4 minutes we had them down low on La Parilla. Obviously that's the beauty of this thing, you can just lift up to control your heat. You can see it's given it a nice little char on the skin side of the chicken, and I did the bone side of the rack first, so it's glazed up quite nicely. Now I've flipped them over, and using the mechanism I can bring that up to a taller height now that the fat is obviously on the grill for the lamb. And you can see already that's just running off pretty quickly through the V channel, which is designed to prevent fat from getting down onto the flames. It goes down here, slightly sloped into a collection pot. So this is going to be delicious. Obviously most of the cooking was done by the sous vide, and this is really just finishing it off for about 15-20 minutes maybe. Alright, can't wait to taste it. Have a look and listen to that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That is the sound of no vegans in sight. That's what that is. That lamb is glistening up beautifully. I removed all the excess rosemary and garlic just to stop it from burning. And that chicken is just looking magnificent. It's not too bad for a Coles peri chicken and a Coles lamb rack. So I'm pretty happy with that. Bit of mixture there, red gum and mallee root charcoal from Simon at Bellarine Charcoal and Spit Roast Supplies. And now another gratuitous slow-mo for Alex. So this latest cook at HangarJ is coming to an end. I've moved all the coals across to the right hand side. They're still beautifully raging away there, the mallee root charcoal. Great thing about La Parilla comes with these fire tools, so it makes it so easy to move the heat around to where you want it. And there's the lamb resting away. Lamb rack beautifully done with the garnish put back on top to soak that flavour through. Got the peri chicken there, and hey, don't get too excited, vegans, because this ain't for you. This is zucchini coated in shitloads of lamb fat and chicken flavour, so something's got to make it taste good, hey? Enjoy. Yum, 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 yum. So thanks for watching another cook at HangarJ here on La Parilla. That was a really interesting one. We just took some supermarket cuts that pretty affordable. Lamb was like 23 bucks a kilo. The chicken was 16 bucks for a whole chicken pre-flavored. That's pretty good. But I'll tell you what, with those two, combination of the two methods together, as in a sous vide to start with, just to pre-cook the meat in a sealed bag with whatever flavors you choose. Happened that the chicken was pre-flavored. That's great. I flavored the lamb with some rosemary and garlic. That was awesome as well. Mate, you put that flavor into it for 3 hours at 50 degrees in a sealed bag, mate, it is going to taste awesome. It keeps its moisture, and then just finish it. I finish it on the charcoal with La Parilla, which is fantastic, but hey, you could do the same thing with a frying pan and butter. You know, just whatever way you want to caramelize off that fat is the way to go. So that two-step cooking is just the duck's nuts, man. That is the duck's nuts. And the moisture level in that meat was amazing. Some of the nicest lamb I've ever had. It was fantastic. So until next time, thanks for watching.